remember when I was younger, I wanted to meet the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world, and I did. Her name was Jeannie Hine. We started dating, and I married her, and I go, man, how did this guy end up with that girl? All right, yeah. It worked out pretty good. I got answered my prayer. He who finds a good spouse finds favor from the Lord. It's a blessing. I remember when we were dating, she told me, hey, the doctor said I'll never have children. And I told her boldly, hey, you marry me, you're going to have some kids. Well, I'm 4 for 4, so I like that, doctor. Before you seek the doctors, you ought to seek the Lord. I mean that in every situation. Before you seek the doctors, seek the Lord. So, Lord, I'm not saying God can't use doctors, but I've come across an awful lot of people that have told me things that doctors said and then God said otherwise. As for me and my house, we're going to seek the Lord.
Right.
I'm not going to fall into the sin of Asa that's going to listen to every expert and not listen to God. I'm going to be found seeking God. The eyes of the Lord are looking for people that would go up against incredible odds. God, I know that you can do all things. And one of the things we do when we seek God is we seek Him together. Look at Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Do not forsake the assembling together, as is the habit of some. In Acts chapter 2, when the people got born again, put their faith in Jesus, and were filled with the Holy Spirit, said, what should we do? Believe, be baptized, you'll be filled with the Holy Spirit. And then what comes next? You learn. You become a disciple. It says they devoted themselves to the teachings of the apostles. Maybe that's part of why you're here. You said, I've become a baby Christian. I got born again. Now I need to grow. I need to learn. I need to understand what's next for me. And part of what's next is be with God and He will be with you. Seek God and you will find Him. And don't forsake the Lord. In 1 Corinthians chapter 14, when you all come together, you're building up His body. You're building up the church. Probably the most famous pizza ever eaten was eaten in 2010, May 27th. There was a man named Lasso Hugo. And he's famous for buying this pizza because he spent it. He bought it with 10,000 Bitcoin. At the time, he said, this Bitcoin isn't helping me. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm hungry. I want a pizza. I think it was a Papa John's, maybe, pepperoni. He said, I'm hungry. My kid's hungry. I don't feel like cooking. This Bitcoin's not going anywhere. I might as well just spend it and get myself a delicious pepperoni pizza. You know how much that Bitcoin, 10,000, is worth now? Billions of dollars. So when you think that pizza you ate is expensive, nah, man. Go ahead and splurge. Get the cheese in the crust. Get extra topping. It ain't billions of dollars like this guy. Why? Because he gave up too soon. And I don't want you to give up too soon. I want you to finish the race. I want you to walk in the calling that God has for you. In Proverbs chapter 14 says, the backslider is filled with their own ways. Some of our greatest regrets are, I wish I wouldn't have quit on that relationship. I wish I wouldn't have quit on that business. I wish I wouldn't have let go so early. I wish I would have stuck it out just a little bit longer. Things could have been very different. What does Asa do wrong? Number one, he misuses God's money. When you hear about government misspending or local schools misspending money, we get angry. Maybe you get angry when you hear about churches misusing money. You know, guys, I have been noticing there's Playbob Airport there. I don't have any jets. Maybe we should raise some money so I can have a jet. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Flying from March Air Force Base, Middle Valley to Playbob Airport every week, all right? That's what I need, guys. How many jets do some of these guys need? I think we need a gold statue in the courtyard. You know, some of the misspending of church money, people are going, what are these crooks doing? I mean, how many times did we pass the offering basket today? 4 or 5? It's okay, it's okay. No, I'm joking. People are like, did I miss that part? No, we don't even pass the basket. We don't want to be caught misusing God's money. We need to be good stewards of it. In Malachi chapter 2, it talks about, hey, you've stolen from me. You haven't brought my tithes. You haven't brought my offerings. I remember years ago there was a young lady. She had a couple of kids with a guy. They just got married. And she found